Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol NVAX. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like a few weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past 2 days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Now, before I go any further, I do need to note that from a presentation standpoint, this is actually a pretty tricky chart to talk about because there's a lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean? Well, if you're a day trader and you bought right here, or maybe you bought right there and you wanted to sell within 25 minutes after buying, well then yeah, for you, the chart's looking pretty rough. Now, if you care about the big picture of things, I get it. From the highs, there have been a pullback, but from a big picture perspective, the bulls still have plenty of opportunity to build a higher base, and as long as a price movement is putting in higher lows over longer periods of time, that's how long-term uptrends are constructed. I'm going to be talking about things from a big picture point of view, so if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you probably had more so a day trading type perspective going into it. And to best illustrate this, I'm going to scrunch up the chart here a little bit. And then also, I am not saying this is going to happen, but like I said, just for example's sake, let's say the price actually comes down here and hits $1.45. Again, I'm not saying that'll happen, so don't throw too many rocks my way, but $1.45. So let's say that occurs. So the price comes down here. However, when it gets there, it behaves like this and then starts to work its way back upwards. Now, emphasis on big picture. From the big picture perspective, what would you have? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have consolidation lows right here. You'd have these big old lows down here. If you picture each of those as stair steps, then from the big picture point of view, what do you have? Well, you have very clearly stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And again, that's the name of the game. That's what a truly strong move is going to do over time. It's going to make progress forward. And, that's what it's all about. Just building lows and letting trends take care of themselves. Now, once more, I'm well aware that if you're a day trader and you bought a pair, you don't care about these stair steps. But that's why I try to offer up a warning that I would be making these comments from a grander scheme type perspective. So sure, today, the price pulled back. But stop and think about that word, today, as in 1 day, as in maybe 2 days. What we're looking at here is like 2 weeks worth of time. And as you can see, the price still has plenty of opportunity to build that higher base. So that is certainly priority number one going forward. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.